WSUK, it's Rock Randy Rockstar here, and I'm here with James Bush.
Good afternoon, Randy.
The owner of Watershed Gardens. It's electric here. We're anticipating the new theme. Last year was lesbian vampires. What's the theme this year? Everybody is just waiting.
We listened to the public. We did several surveys, and we got feedback, and we've heard what you've had to say. They were a little scared by a lot of the stuff we put in our haunted houses. They want to be able to come to a haunted house and not see scary things. So this year at Watershed Gardens, we have a new theme. It is the frightening world of feet.
The frightening world of feet.
Yes,
so
sir.
The horrors of feet.
Yes,
is what,
sir.
Describe what's going to happen when someone enters the park.
Well, of course, a lot of the decorations in the park are illuminated shoes, but they're shoes of famous people and also horror movie creatures. We've also recreated in several small booths that you can get into the smell of certain celebrities from horror movies' shoes. The one particularly that I find exciting is the Boris Karloff shoes. Really has that Mid-Eastern, doesn't wash very much, working in the field smell to it. And it's really, really a bit frightening, to be honest.
And now I hear that there's some sort of a giant maze with a guillotine at the end.
Yes, there is a guillotine, but it doesn't really cut things off. We want to stress that implicitly. There's no blood or gore involved. It's a maze that people wander through various places in history and have to escape various high points in history, like the creation of the shoe and the flip-flop, the first knitting of a sock, the first operation on bunions. The evolution of high heels is especially frightening till they get to the guillotine, which ties into the French Revolution. But just as a giveaway, no one really gets hurt in there.
And tell us, in the back of the park, I'm looking at the map, the Bunyan exhibit.
The Bunyan exhibit is actually fascinating. We have an institute that's collected bunions from famous horror movie actors and creatures, and we've replicated some from what we feel like Frankenstein's bunions would look like, or the creature from the Black Lagoon, or perhaps Wolfman, who's always on his feet and doesn't wear shoes at all.
All right, and now are there stilt walkers, acrobats?
Of course. All the entertainment you've come to know with the Watershed family of companies is still there and in place, but we've added that extra ghoulish surprise of feet and feet-related objects.
And tell us some of the food items that are going to be there.
Well, of course, the foot-long hot dog's always popular, and then the French fried toes, which, of course, are just French fries. Things to that effect. And then we have the cinnamon buns, which is always a favorite. It doesn't tie into feet, but everyone loves them so.
And also there's loose toenails and
Yes.
fingernails.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, we have gone through our rides over the years, and people with, more of the marsupial type toes have dug into the bottom. And we have those toenails and fingernails. We've taken them, we've shellacked them, and we've actually hidden them in several of our shakes and other products. And if you find a fingernail, you get to ride the roller coaster for free.
Now, what about the people that are offended by feet? The people that are deathly afraid of feet? So what do you say to those people that want to bring their family to enjoy the park, but little Timmy doesn't like to touch a foot?
Well, here's what I tell little Timmy. Go fuck yourself, because we did a lot of work and a lot of research on this. Everybody started bitching because there's too much blood. I can see the lesbian's nipple in the vampire pavilion. That guy doesn't have a head, and it offends me. And there's skeletons. It's just people without skin on. So we went with the least frightening thing we could find that doesn't have some sort of fetish to it. And unfortunately, we got feet, which do have a fetish to them, but they're not frightening. And now you're telling me people are afraid of feet. Pour syrup on my balls and slap my ass. You know what? I did all I could for this company, and the Watershed fucking family of companies has tried the best to make sure every liberal in America is happy. And here we go. Someone's upset by feet. I don't want to see anything scary. Well, don't come. Don't freaking come.